part 2 of my book of roleplay, or role playbook. If you're new, you should check out my intro in the Cantrip section too. But for a quick overview, I'm providing roleplay moves, in a fashion like providing spells for you to scribble into your roleplay handbook, so that you can slowly and steadily develop skills and experience to improve your confidence in roleplay. This time we're going to scribble in a few support moves. I've got a cantrip, a level 1, and a level 2 move. Let's start with the cantrip. Don't play someone else's character for them. So this is an odd one. Rather than a move you actively do, you're trying to prevent yourself from doing something. So you could consider this a reaction to a possible impulse that may arise. The condition? Well, if you're a beginner, you might learn or think up a ton of different ways to play specific classes, especially if it was difficult to decide between a few of them. So then if someone else at the table is playing a class that you learned how to play, let them play it. Unless they ask for help, give them the chance to experience with different tactics. I've seen so many players in public games try to backseat drive someone else's character, sneering at, scoffing at, or openly criticizing someone's actions out of character, saying things like rangers should always be doing this, or fighters should always be doing that. The class is a part of the character, but it's not the only part of the character, and many of these types of reactions seem to be living through one experience of that class. My friend's ranger always scouted ahead, separating from the party. Okay, great, but this isn't that person, and this isn't that person's ranger, so let your teammates play the characters they chose. Now let's jump into a level 1 move, giving credit. It can be hard to roleplay as a beginner, especially when it comes to building a genuine friendship between characters. Usually our goals line up, which allows us to work together, and we have basically an unspoken agreement as we sit down. We intend to play together in some capacity, but it can be hard to build a connection in a way that feels natural for the characters too. An easy way to do this is to make sure to give credit to someone for what they contributed, especially when it felt a little understated. Of course, we can all give big cheers when someone got the timely crit that took out the dragon, but we shouldn't forget the little steps that made a difference along the way. Hey Derek, I appreciate you running through and saving those injured civilians. Thanks, I didn't have a ranged attack, so I figured this would be the best way I could help. Yeah, you saved a lot of lives today, because we're a squad. Everyone contributed in their own way, and if there's a character that you feel has been neglected a bit lately, don't be afraid to be the person that gives them their shine. That can be the key to developing a friendship between these two characters. Now we're jumping into a level 2 move, the character check-in. It can be hard to roleplay at the table, especially when we're dealing with some big conflicts, some heavy stuff. Now of course as players we want to make sure everyone's okay, but once we're good on that, you can create a lot of great roleplay in character as well, by simply checking in. Say we're wading through a battlefield in the aftermath. That's a harrowing sight. You can definitely think about what your character is feeling, but recognize that that's likely what everyone else is thinking as well, and the hard part is getting that out. That's where you can help. Artemis is gonna walk towards you, Garuda. Hey, you doing okay? They might be dismissive. They might be cold. Garuda doesn't say anything, simply shakes her head. But that's something. That's a peek into how they view this scenario. And then you and your character can back off, having given them a chance to show a little bit. But if they give you a little more, Garuda looks at you and asks, is this what we're in for? Then you know you have a chance to roleplay, to show not only your teammate's character, but your own as well. I want to add that I put that last one at level 2, specifically because there's a lot more uncertainty. Most of the previous moves are either ones that you could just do, or tend to be fairly short, whereas the character check-in, you're not sure how they're going to react, so you have to be ready for maybe a little bit more back and forth, or even for someone to push you away a little bit. Maybe they're not ready for the roleplay, and you have to recognize that. We're not trying to force anything. If they're not ready yet, we take it on the chin and move on. It's nothing personal. But now I hope that one or more of those will be suitable for your own book of roleplay. If you want more, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, to let me and the almighty algorithm know that this is valuable. If you want more roleplay moves of a specific difficulty or category, let me know and I'll see what I can do. But until next time, stay safe and take care.